I think Jewelry Bonney could possibly be the 10th, meaning the 10th member of this Straw Hat crew. I know there's a very obvious joke that could be made about her age, and I know my boy Teach is not beating the allegations. He's going directly to jail. He's not passing go, nor is he collecting $200. But here's the thing, okay? So, yes, there's a lot of 10 symbolism surrounding Bonney. I'm going to break down what I have found so far. So, first off, yes, she started her journey as a pirate at age 10. That's one thing. But let's look at her birthday real quick. Did you know that her birthday is September 1st? September is the 9th month in the year. And she was born on the first day of that month. 9 plus 1 equals 10. Then, if you want to take her supposed ages into account, meaning 22, which we find out in an SBS, and 24, which would be the age after the time skip, you can make them equal 10 because you take the 2 and 2 from 22, you get 4, right? And then you take the 2 and 4 from 24, you would get 6. 6 and 4 make 10. Following that, let's talk about where she was raised. She was raised in the Sorbet Kingdom, in a church by a priest named Bartholomew Kuma, correct? What was that church covered in? Crucifixes. How does the kanji for 10 look in Japanese? The kanji for 10 looks like a crucifix. It is a cross. Following that, the phonetic pronunciation of 10 in Japanese is Ju. What is Bonnie's nickname? Jewelry. So Judy Bonney. The Ju is in there because as it's romanized from Japanese, it's Jueri. Then even spelled out in English, when it's Jue, it still sounds like the phonetic Ju, which is, again, Japanese for 10. Now, what I am reading is that you end the word 10 with the kanji to instead of the usual su. So instead of TSU, you end it with the kanji TOU. Why is this important? Well, Bonnie's dough fruit is the Toshi no Mi, otherwise known as the age fruit. So there's a, I guess, technical 10 in the term Toshi, but I'm not too sure on that. If there's a Japanese speaker in the audience, you can fact check me. But Toshi could be a thing that relates back to 10. Now, going into a bit about Kuma here. Kuma, of course, got his autonomy taken away for the start of the Pacifista project on the behalf of Bonnie's well-being in order to get better, correct? Here's what's so interesting about the whole Pacifista project. We have Kuma and the rest of the prototype models that were shown at the end of the pre-time skip, right? Okay, that's one type. Then there's our Mark II somewhere. Don't know what it is. We've never seen it. Okay, that's a second type. Then we have the Mark III that we see in Egghead. That's 3 types of Pacifista directly based off of Kuma. Okay, fine. Then we have the Seraphim. Now, so far, we see that there are 7 Seraphim, all based off of the 7 Warlords of the Sea from the first set that we see at the start of the story. So, take those 7 Seraphim and then add them to the 3 types of Pacifistas that have been based off of Kuma. You get 10. So all in all, you could say there were 10 weapons based off of Kuma. I would say technically each Seraphim counts as their own project because precautions had to be taken into account for each one of their creation, as some of the warlords don't have dough fruits. So dough fruit lineage factors had to be procured for each individual one. That's why you got S Shark with the swim fruit and S Hawk with the dice fruit. But that means you have 7 weapons plus the 3 mass-produced types of weapons, all based on the research that was originally done on Kuma. So yes, again, there were 10 weapons based off of Kuma in order to help Bonney get better, because that was the original agreement. He would give up his autonomy in order for his child to get this life-saving surgery. So the creation of the pacifistas and Bonney's health go hand in hand narratively. And with that being said, that's all the 10 symbolism I could find so far. If you can find some 10 symbolism, put in the comments below. I may make a follow-up video to this. Thank you so much for watching. Give me your thoughts.